Hello, 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 and good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening to you, awesome people. I can see you are joining in right now. We're going to have an amazing, amazing webinar today. This training is specially designed to show you how you can generate sales online, even if you have no marketing experience. No marketing experience. Okay, so if you are right now here joining me, make sure that you put a hello in the chat so I know that you are here, because we're going to go through a very detailed training. And I want you to be here so that you can get the maximum benefit of this particular training. Okay. Now, this is to show you that all the businesses right now, this is really a demonstration to show you that all the businesses right now need to do something very, very specific in order to grow. Okay. Do you agree to that? Do you agree to that? So make sure that you locate the chat, because that's where we are going to communicate. Okay, so make sure that you, there we go. I'm just going to promote everyone so that you can actually start to communicate. Okay, good. Hey, Pauline, you're here. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Great to see you. Really, really awesome to see you. Yes, yes. Who else is here? Give me your name if you're here. Make sure that you put in your name in the chat. I see George. I see George, you're here. Awesome to see you, George. And I see Maureen is here. Oh my goodness. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So let's get started. So today I want to talk about a very, very important aspect in business. And as that aspect happens to be sales, which is a very, very critical component of any business. Okay, so locate the chat box and give me a hello in the chat so I know you are here. So let's get started. Let's get started. Now, if you have failed up till now in generating any consistent income in your business, you are actually not alone. Did you know that? There are lots of businesses and people that are actually not generating consistent income, and it's actually not a surprise. And I'm going to show you why in a minute, why you can actually change that game altogether. Okay. The next thing that you should know is, if you've been concerned about not making enough income in your business, that is about to change. Okay. Do you like that? Do you like the fact that that is about to change? Yes, exactly, exactly, exactly. Very, very, very soon, because I'm going to show you certain things. I'm going to show you certain tools that are going to help you make it possible for you to start generating income. Okay. Yes, sure. Thank you. Thank you, Pauline. So let's get into that. Now, if you're looking for something really, really powerful in terms of strategy to help your business, you are in the right place. You're definitely in the right space. So the rules, quickly, the rules you should know: that no pictures, audio, or video recording should be done, because you don't take a screenshot or audio or video recording for this particular training. Remember, this is a very interactive training. So if you see me ask a question, make sure that you put your answers in the chat, because we're going to communicate back and forth. And that's how this training is really going to be beneficial to you. Okay, do you agree to that? Give me yes in the chat if you agree to that. Yes. Awesome, awesome. Thank you. Thank you for the response. Yes, awesome. Yes, make sure that you use the chat. Exactly. That's where we're going to use it. Yes, perfect, perfect. So some people will not be able to see other people's comments, but I can make sure that whoever is attending on the computer will be able to see each other's chat. Okay, good. So now, nothing that I say today is true, except if it's true for you. It is different than what you're used to. I will share with you proven facts, but they need to be implemented in an exact manner in order for you to see the results. Okay, so I'm going to share something really, really powerful with you, but you need to take that information and apply it in your business, and that's how you're going to create the results. Okay? And the last thing is, you definitely need to share your wins. Share your wins. So if you have a realization, if you recognize something, you need to put that in the chat, because that's acknowledging what you've understood. You've just cleared some things that have been stuck in your mind, and now you're off to the greatest start that you've ever had before. Okay, so let's get started. Let's get right into it. Okay, so let's see who's here. Give me Hello in the chat. Yes, Maureen, you're here too. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Wow. Wonderful, wonderful people are here. I can see that. Okay, good. So the first thing I want to share with you is a quick story about myself. I come from a middle-class family in India, and I actually had no business background or education in business. Okay, this was not something that I started with. It's not a business education background that I had. However, I did not have any technical knowledge. Okay, I was not that techie type of a guy who knows everything about, say, computers, everything about coding. That was not me. Okay? But I had a very strong desire to be successful. Anyone right now on this training has a desire to be successful. Anyone. I'm not sure. I have to ask. Yes. anyone. Anyone wants to be really, really successful. Yes, 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 exactly. Nothing but successful. Exactly. Nothing but successful. That's a great answer. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Good. So what I'm going to share with you today is I'm going to share with you the business know-how, because for me, that's what something that was missing. The business know-how part was actually the missing component for me. And this is how some days looked like. Okay. Can you relate to that? Can you relate to that? This is how some days feel like, oh my God, there is so much happening and there's so much to do. And oh my God, time, I wish there was 36 hours in a day. This is how a day feels like sometimes. So what I realized is basically it's not about working hard, but it's about working smart. Okay. Does that make sense to you? It's not about getting more things done, blah, blah, blah. It's actually working smart so that you get done exactly what you want to accomplish. Okay. That's what was my one of the huge realization where I started to focus my energies and my attention so that I created the desired result. Now, I decided to work on two questions. These were the two questions that I really decided to work on. Number one is, what do I really want? What do I want to achieve in my life? And what are my goals and targets? Like, what is it that I'm looking to achieve? Okay. What about you? Let me ask you this in the room right now. Do you know exactly what you want in life? Do you know exactly what your goals are? Give me in the chat if you know exactly what your goals are. Give me exactly, just a yes or a no. Do you know exactly what your goals are? Kind of. Yes. Yes. Very good. Okay. So I see a combination so far coming in, more answers coming in. Yes, to be successful. Yes, exactly. Well said. Well said, Pauline. Okay. So there looks like a mix of yes and no and maybes and kind ofs. And the second question really is, what are the actions that I must take for my business to achieve the above? Okay, so first is what is the target that I want to achieve? And the second thing is, what are the actions that I need to do in order to accomplish that target? Okay, these were the two questions. Does that make sense? These were the two questions that I was definitely interested in. Now, the first part, which was setting up my goals, was the easy part, right? That part is, okay, I want this, I want this, I want this, like all done. Okay, this is what I want to achieve in my life. Okay, can you see that? And you will see that for yourself too. If you come up with that viewpoint that you want to figure out exactly what you want, then you can do that, right? Is that true? Give me true in the chat box if you agree to that. Yes, 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 yes. Awesome, awesome. Okay, so if you are on the call right now, go to the chat and make sure that you are engaged. So because you're going to get the best out of this training. Okay. Awesome. Yes. Good. I see all the yeses coming in. Perfect. Perfect. Excellent. Now, the challenging part was the actions. What actions do I exactly take for my business to be successful? And it's sometimes very confusing, isn't it? It's sometimes you look at this, you look at sales, you look at marketing, you look at lead generation. It seems too overwhelming sometimes. So what I did is I basically understood that business is complex and you need to set up very specific processes and systems to be successful. That's the real magic in the business. So if you are feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling that, oh my God, nothing is in order, nothing is in working, nothing is in the flow, then what you really need is a very specific process in order to establish the sales, in order to establish the lead generation, in order to establish anything in your business. You need that flow to happen. Okay, is that making sense so far to you? Yes, yes, yes. Good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, George, are you there? I don't see any comments from you. I see you're on the session, but I would love some comments for you, George. Yes, thank you, Pauline. Thank you, Maureen. Awesome. Yes, Maureen, you too. Amazing. Yes, love it. So one of the biggest takeaways was actually business is a maze and you need a coach. You need a coach because they can really look at the maze from above, and then they can guide you as to what would be the route for you to take from the goals, taking specific actions so that you meet the requirements that are needed for you to reach the goal. Okay, that was really one of the biggest takeaways. And the other thing was that it's all mindset. It is all actually mindset. So making money is not that hard. It's the idea that making money is easy that is hard. Okay, so if you have an idea that making money is easy and I can make a lot of money, and if you really come from that viewpoint, saying that that is easy for you, then it actually will make a big difference. It will actually make a difference as to how much you can succeed. Okay, good, 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 good. Now, the real question to ask, okay, the real question to ask here is how can I afford it, and not can I afford it? Okay, so if you look at something which is really amazing and you know it's going to help you, the question that you should be asking yourself is not how can I afford it, but actually, can I afford it? Like sometimes it's even the opposite. It's like, can I not afford to buy this? Right? That's what you need to look at. The question to ask again is what can it do for me in the long run, not whether it's expensive. Because if there is something that can really give you good benefit, if it can really make your dreams come true, if you can really help to meet your goals, then it's actually the best thing that can happen to you. So there's no point in holding yourself back at that point of time. Okay, does that making sense so far? Are these questions making sense to you? Yes, Maureen, thank you, thank you, thank you. Good, yes, thank you, Pauline. Awesome. So what if it works? Not if it will work, okay? So the question that I want you to ask is, what if this will work for me? Oh my God, this is so amazing. What if this will work for me? How crazy amazing will this be for me? That's the whole viewpoint here, okay? Now, this is my book. It's called Your Profound Success. I wrote this book about 5 years ago, and it's called Your Profound Success, 7 Powerful Ways to Skyrocket Your Business Using the Internet. And this was written by me and my very, very good friend here, Raymond Allen, who's also one of my coach and mentor. And he's a New York Times best-selling author. So I'm really privileged to have him as my friend, as my coach. Now, this is another book that I'm writing. It's called The Secret of Wealth. It just got published, and it's with Mr. Brian Tracy, who's, as you probably know, he's the grandfather of personal development. He's like the most amazing guy in personal development. Also, I've written one more book in real estate with Mr. Robert Allen, okay, who's known in the real estate industry for creating millionaires. He's known for creating this huge following of people who are successful in investing in real estate. Now, also in addition to that, I've been on different events where I've spoken on stages, I've had master classes, and where I've shared this vision about how you can be successful in business. And the whole idea was to give you the process, give you the whole outline of how you can structure your business in order to be successful. Okay, who here wants to be successful? Who wants to make a huge income in their business? Who wants to make a good income in their business? Very, very good, because we're going to dive deep into that area right now. Right now. Yes. Who wants to make good income, like good amount of income, not just a little bit? Yes, exactly, Pauline. That is awesome. Okay, good. So the real success that I have is basically the clients that I have, really, really amazing clients who've been successful through what I've been sharing with them. Okay, so this is one of my clients, Jeff, and he talks about Amit knows the business cycles and has growth formula that will immediately show results in your business. Okay. Now, how will today's presentation help you is it will talk about principles that work no matter what your business you have. So whatever business you have right now, it will make it possible for you to succeed where others cannot. Okay, this will help you because it will make you understand some of the basic principles in business. And even if you're not technically savvy, this presentation will help you because it's going to give you some really, really important strategies. And this is for anyone who knows that these secrets will help them. So is this good news for you? Is this all good news for you? Tell me if this is good news for you. Yes, of course, of course, of course, of course. Yes, yes, this is really, really amazing. So who's this training for? If you want to increase your income, if you want to increase your income, then this training is for you. Okay. Now, if you want to be more successful in life and business, then this is for you. If you tried the trial and error method, but now you want real solutions, then this is for you. And if you want an opportunity to work with me personally, then this particular presentation will tell you how you can do that. And if you're ready to take action, give me action in the chat if you are ready to take action. Action, give me action in the chat. Action, action, action. Tell me if you're ready to take action, because that's what will be needed in order for you to be successful. Yes, action. Awesome, Maureen. Awesome, awesome, Pauline. Okay, good, good. All right, action, action. I see lots of action happening in the chat. Okay, good. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is how to sell online effortlessly. How to sell online effortlessly. So I want to talk about this company called Blockbuster. Okay, there was a company. Did you guys know about this company? Have you heard about this company at all? Yes, yes, good, good. So why do you think they're not around? What happened to them? Do you know what happened to them? Where are they? Why did they just go out of this business at all? Like they had a really, yes, exactly, Maureen, that's correct. That's correct. What went wrong for them? Exactly. So they had a really good brand, they had a very good presence, but the problem was that they did not change with times fast enough. They did not change with, did not understand business. Yes, Pauline, exactly. Exactly. So it's not just important that you change along with the times, but the speed that you change is the key. The speed that you change is the key. Okay. Now, how are you treating your business in these changing times? So the question is, are you making those changes in the last, say, 12 months? Have you made significant changes in order to adapt to the new environment? Okay. Does that make sense? That's what you need to start to look at. That's the main thing that you need to start to look at. Okay. And there are lots of other examples. Like this is not just one example here. You know, you have Chuck E. Cheese, you have GNC, you have Hertz, JCPenney, Pier 1, Ann Taylor. There are lots of examples I can share with you, which did not change fast enough. And that's why you're not going to hear their names anymore. Okay. Now, Forbes actually has this bankruptcy tracker. It has the coronavirus bankruptcy tracker, which is insane. That's how fast businesses are going under right now. Okay, that's how crazy this is. That's how fast things are going down. And you will notice that this is really, really important for you to know. Why do you think this is important for you to know? What's the significance of all this? Why is this important for you to know? Any idea? Any idea why this may be important for you to know? That all these businesses are changing and these are just going so down very, very fast. Yes, in the economy. Exactly. So here's the thing, okay? Here's the thing for you to know that 2021 are very, very interesting years. They were definitely very interesting years and everything around us has changed. So if you were understanding of what's going on in the changes, you will know that it will never go back to how it was before. It will never go back to how it was before. Does that make sense to you? Is that true for you? Yes, yes, exactly, exactly. It will never be the same. Okay. So the question is, are you ready for this change? And have you made significant changes in your business in the last 12 months? Have you made significant changes in your business in the last 12 months? That's the real question. Okay, so give me yes in the chat if you have made significant changes. Not really. Okay, good. Good. Not enough. Kelly, great to see you here again. Awesome, awesome. Welcome. Not really. No. Okay, good. So there is a mix of yes and no's, and I see more no's than yeses right here, right now. Okay, no problem. Well, that's why you're here. So welcome. Now, the biggest change is that all businesses need to be online today. So even if you have a brick and mortar business, even if you have a service, even if you have a product, you need to have your business online. Okay, do you agree to that? Do you agree to that? Because it's a really important thing for you to know that if you are in business, you definitely have to be online. So change is good. Change is definitely good. And why online? Because if you see all the trends, and you know that I check a lot of trends online and I always see what's happening in the market. So I do these numbers all the time. And this is one of the websites that always forecasts as to what's happening, and they've been pretty accurate. So you'll see e-commerce penetration rates forecast to increase from 15% in 2020 to 25% in 25. Okay, so you see how fast this growth is going to happen. So if you don't have the right tools, if you're not using the right information online, and if you are not offering your products online, then you need to look at your business model. Okay, you definitely need to look at your business model. So lots of key indicators are promising that they increase. Any trend that you go, like this is a special website, Finances Online, and it talks about a lot of businesses. This is one more graph I wanted to share with you, that these sales right now are going up like crazy. Okay, and where we are at is we are right here right now, and this trend is just following upward. This is just the trend that is going upward. So the main thing is that you need to understand that people are ready. People are ready with cash in their hand. Okay. Yes, you may or may not believe it, but that's the status. 5 years ago, people were very apprehensive about spending online and they were not comfortable and all that. But now people are ready, right? Do you know that? Do you agree to that? Do you agree to that? So people are ready to spend their money online because of the changing trends. And you need to be there in order for you to offer your service, your product, and your anything that you offer in terms of your service needs to be online. That's the whole point. Okay. Now, taking action is the key. Okay, taking action is the key. And that's why I shared some basic examples with you, that if you don't move fast enough, then things get so slow and eventually they deteriorate. Okay, to cash in. Yes, exactly. This is exactly the time to cash in, Pauline. You got it. You definitely got it. Okay. Now, one of the main differences of successful businesses and non-successful businesses is their online presence. You see, all the successful businesses, even that were not online before, are now online, and they're enhancing their platforms and they're reaching out to more clients online. Everything is happening online right now. You will also see that successful businesses have a strong online presence. They are not just in a corner or just don't have a passive website and all that. They are very active online. Okay. Now, the golden rule for generating sales online. Okay. Do you want to know the golden rule for sales online? Who here in this training wants to know the golden rule? I should see a yes from everyone. Yes, me. Good. Me for sure. All right. Love it. Kelly says me. Yes. Pauline says me. Excellent. Excellent. Good. So here it is. You need to know how to find clients that need your product. Then help them with your product or your service. Okay. So the first component of sales is actually finding your client, and not just any client, clients that actually need your product. Okay. And you need to make sure that your product is an obvious choice for them. You need to make sure that it's an obvious choice. Like either your client will not have an option, oh, should I go with her or should I not go with her? It's not even an option, because if they want this particular result, then of course they have to buy from you. You don't leave them with any option because you are so awesome. Okay, is that making sense? So you need to position yourself in business in such a way that you become the only option. Okay, not one of the options. That's the whole point. You need to understand. It's not, oh, I may hire her or I may hire him or may buy from him. No, this is the only option I have. That's the way you're positioning yourself online. That's the biggest lesson I want you to understand from this. So every successful business is selling online. You need to have products and services that actually sell online. Because if a business is not selling online, if it does not have an online presence, it will unfortunately not exist. Okay. So tell me right now on this call, do you have products that are online? Are you selling online right now? It could be anything. It could be a product. It could be any course that you're selling, any physical product that you're selling, anything. How many of you are actually selling things online? Yes, a book. Yes, Kelly, that's amazing, amazing, amazing. Yes, okay, good. So again, a combination of yes and no's, but I see mainly, well, I'll say equal. I'll say equal, 50-50%. Okay, good. So the success of your business is depending on the number of people that they are adding to their database every day and converting them to clients. So it's not just building your database. It's not just adding people to your list. It's how many people are actually buying your services. How many people are actually opting into your list. That's what your business success is depending upon. Okay. This is really the key to understand as a big secret. So if you look at Apple, if you look at Microsoft, if you look at Google, if you look at Tesla, there are more people interested in that business and that product today than there were 1 year ago. Right? Does that make sense? There are more people interested today than there were 1 year ago. You see more Teslas on the road today than what you saw 2 years ago. Okay, which is amazing. I mean, if you look at the economy and you say everything is crashing and restricting, but there are more Teslas on the road, how do you explain that? Okay, so there is definitely some secrets that you need to know. Okay, so to generate sales online, first of all, you must have a very specific sales process in place. A very specific sales process in place. That's what you need in place. Do you agree to that? Give me a capital yes in the chat if you agree to that. You definitely need a sales process. So what happens when you connect with a client? What is your sales process? Yes, thank you. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Pauline. Thank you. Wow. People definitely agree to this. I love it. Good. The second thing is you need to have very specific channels as to how you communicate with them. Okay, that's the second thing that you need. If you want these sales to happen effortlessly, then you need these things in place. The third thing that you need is you make your message so clear for them to understand. So they really need to understand what you offer. Okay, if you are a fitness coach, what do you exactly offer? How do you make me fit? Okay, if you're in real estate, how can you really help me achieve my dreams? It's not about the real estate. It's not about the brick and mortar that I'm interested in. How will that be used in order to fulfill my dream? That's the conversation that I want to have with my clients. Okay, if I'm a fitness instructor, I want to not just worry about the body, but I want to look at the risk factors that they are now not having to worry about because I'm their fitness instructor. Okay, are you getting the bigger picture? I want you to understand the bigger picture because that's really the key. Don't start focusing on the product itself. The product is just the vehicle that you're using in order to create the result for the client. Okay, this is really important. Good. Now the next thing is they should start seeing you as the go-to person. So when a person thinks about fitness, when they think about a coach, when they think about real estate, they should be thinking about you and not about anything else. That's the point that I want you to be at. Okay, Give me one in the chat if you are ready to go to that point. Give me one in the chat. One. Yes, lots of ones coming in, coming in, coming in. Very, very good. Very, very good. Yes, that's what you should be. Number one in your industry. So this is the key I want you to understand. You sell them what they want and you give them what they need. Okay. Are you with me? You sell them what they want because that's what they want. So they'll buy it from you, but you really give them what they need because you as an expert understand what they need. Because they might say, hey, I want this. And you can sell them because that's what they want, but you really know that what they need is different. And you provide that to them. That's what you charge them for. Okay. That's really, really powerful. Yes, that's really amazing. That is amazing. I totally agree. Okay, good. So are you creating any wins? Are you learning something in this training? Are you learning something in this training? Sales process. Yes, sales process is really the key. You got it. Yes. Kelly, I love the capital letters. That's awesome. Good. Okay, good. So these are the, yes, thank you. You're welcome. You're very, very welcome. Okay. So let's move on. This is one of my client. This is one of my amazing client. Her name is Leonida. And she really saw some amazing progress by applying the principles that I taught her. And she's saying, as a travel agent, I was able to increase my income. And the main advantage was the massive confidence improvement through Amit's program. And she's done some marvelous things in her life. I mean, where she's at and where she's going is just, I'm so inspired. I'm inspired by her. She's just a fabulous person. So next thing we're going to talk about, she's a star. Yes, totally she's a star. I totally agree, Kelly. Now, how can you be the business owner and still have a work-life balance? That's what we're going to talk about next. That's the second thing I'm going to talk about. Okay, do you like that? Give me 2 in the chat if you want to know the second secret. Yes, two. For sure you want to know. Yes. I like that. Okay, yes. Good, because it's always happens, right? This is always happening. Good. So do you feel that you are busy? Do you feel that you're busy? You're really busy. You're really busy. Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Who do I don't see comments from? Let's go and see. Okay, yeah. All right. Some of the comments are going in as private, I see. So not everybody is going to view the comments. Okay, no problem. As long as I can see them, we're good. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes, too much. Exactly. Yes, too busy. Of course. Now, do you feel that you have too much on your plate? Too much on your plate, right? This is what happens when you're busy. Yes, exactly. And that you still don't have the results, or you can do much more to achieve those results. Okay, this is majority of the people. Now, why is that happening? This is something that you will not like. Okay, can I share that with you? I need your permission because that's not something nice that I'm going to share with you. I want to hear it. Yes, exactly. Please bring it on. Here it is. Okay. Busy is not productive. Okay. Busy is not productive. You need to understand that these are two totally different words. So if you hear somebody saying, oh my God, I was so busy. I don't get time to do this, blah, 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 which is great. But the real question is, how much productive is the person? So if you ask this question to yourself, I know you're busy and you said you're busy, but are you really productive? Are you doing exactly the things that you need to do in order to create the results? That's what is the real sign of productivity. Okay. Now, the balance is something that you must have in order to have a successful business. Why do you think this balance is important? And we're talking about work-life balance. We're talking about balance of your life with your friends, with your family. Why do you think this is so important to have? Why is this the key? Why do you think that's the key in order for you to succeed? Any idea on that? This is really a good question. This is really good question. Life is more than dollars. Yes, yes. I love families. Yes, exactly. Families are the key. Absolutely. Absolutely. Anything else? Anything else? Love to have a person as a whole. Yes, exactly. A person is not complete. That's what you mean. Yes, I got it. I got it. Yes, thank you. Yes, so that's so true. Now, the thing is, your personal relationships will actually define your success in business. Your personal relationships will define your success in business. It's so powerful. It is so powerful because you will see that if you don't have an amazing relationship with your son and your son is doing something which is not so good, you will see that your relationship with this with your son is not that great, but it will affect your business. It will for sure affect your business. Okay, but if you go back to your son and establish that channel, if you start to clean that up, then you will see automatically your business starts to improve. Okay, there is definitely a huge relationship attached there, and that's why your personal relationships will define your success in business. You will see that if you're struggling with your relationship with your daughter, then your business is not on the right track. Okay, you will see that your business is either going slow or actually not moving at all. If you're not happy with your spouse, if you're not happy with your parents, if you're not happy with your family, with your friends, if there is stress, you will see all will reflect on your business. All will reflect on your business. Is that true for you? Is that true for you? Yes, thank you, Kelly. Yes, yes, 100%. Yes, absolutely 100%. Win. Wow. You had a win on that. Win. Yes, awesome. Yes, oh, that's. Thank you for reminding me. By the way, if you have any wins, if you have a realization, then make sure that you put it in the chat. Okay, so I can acknowledge it. Amazing win. Very good. Very good. Okay, good. So let's move on. Here's another example of how relationships, if they are not well developed, okay, you can have one area of your life developed quite well, business, but if your other areas are not well developed, then is that really success? Is that really success? Right? I mean, it's for you to decide. I'm not making a decision here. Win. Hey, hiring Amit as my business coach. Kelly, love it. I love your energy, Kelly, and I'm so happy. You are doing so fabulous. You are doing just so fabulous. All right, good. So now the amazing balance is achieved with a tool that changes the entire game for you. There is a specific tool that you need to use in order to change these relationships. Okay. If you don't have this tool, you will not be successful. Yes, you're just getting started. I agree. I totally agree, Kelly. Okay, good. Maureen, are you still here? I don't see any comments from you. What's happening? I want you to be on the chat. Yes, awesome, good. Thank you. So, in fact, the harder you try, the deeper in trouble you will get. Okay, so it's really a different concept I want you to understand, because if you push, you will find yourself landing into bigger trouble. Okay, if you don't use this tool correctly. Now, do you know what this tool is? Any idea what this tool is for relationships? What is this tool that you can use that is totally a winner? It's a game changer for you. What tool can you use? What is this one tool that makes the biggest difference? Your smile, Kelly, you got it. You got it. Yes, and yes. What else? What else can you use? What's the tool that I'm talking about? Happiness. Yes, happiness. Yes. Where does happiness come from? That's right. That's so true. What else? What else do you think is the tool that you can use to build that relationship? Any ideas? Being there. Yes, being there is a big one. For sure, being there. Understanding, communicating. Yes, Pauline. Connection. Absolutely. You guys got it. Actually, if I put all this together, the tool is really communication. Communication is the tool that will bring any relationship into a flow. Okay, any relationship, you can dissolve the biggest problems that you have with communication. Okay. So the only way to get into communication is, number one, by understanding the other person's viewpoint. So if you have a situation where you have a conflict with a client, well, let's say, for example, there's no agreement on a certain thing, but if you really understand that person's viewpoint, things will totally change for you. Totally. And maybe your spouse, maybe your kids, maybe your grandkids, like anyone. I'm not just talking about clients. We're talking about business here. That's why I'm talking more business language. But the principles I'm sharing with you are actually applicable in any area of your life. If you just understand that person's viewpoint, it is totally a game changer. Okay. So if you just understand their viewpoints, you will see that things will start to change for you, which is crazy amazing. It has nothing to do with the other person. It is all you. It is all you. Okay. Now, the fascinating truth is that you need to communicate, you, not the other person. Not the other person. So if you come in and you say that, oh, you know what, I think they should do it and he should do it and the company should do it and he should, you actually lost the game already. You lost the game because you are now doing accounting. You say, oh, I called my client 3 times and they didn't call me back, so I'm not going to call my client. Oh, I left a message for my sister 3 times and she didn't call me back, so I'm not going to call her back. I called my friend 7 years ago and he still is not called me back, so I'm not going to call them back. Okay, believe it or not, but some of these things, I'm not just making them up. I've actually heard these things from people. Okay, you're no longer a friend, you're no longer a brother, you're talking about some other language. Okay, are you with me? Are you with me? Yes, deep, yes. Thank you. Thank you. By the way, is this helping? Is this benefiting you? Awesome, awesome. So communication is the tool that will dissolve any conflict. Okay, communication is the tool that will dissolve any conflict. And by any, I literally mean any. It might be you with your spouse, your business partner, between countries, between nations, between continents. It doesn't matter. But communication is the channel. Okay. Now, let's look at that. How the problem is how do you actually get to that level? How do you really need to know? How is the thing that you really need to know? So how do you understand a person? How do you convey to a person that you actually understood what he or she is saying to you? And how do you not get triggered by what he says? What is it that you really need to understand so that you don't get triggered? You know, somebody says, oh my God, you don't understand. You've never done that before. And you always do this. And all that comes to you in form of communication. How do you handle that? That's the real key that you should know. And how do you keep your sanity and still have a great relation? Okay, this is all the stuff that you need to really get good at. Okay, and we'll be discussing, I'll be sharing exactly how to do that very soon. I'm going to tell you how you can know all these things, not just kind of know, not just sort of know, but actually know all these things. Okay, so income. Now you need to understand that all of you need to create income, right? Am I right? Anyone here that does not want to make income? No. Okay, no one here. Good, excellent. Excellent. Yes, good. So income actually comes from control. Income comes from control because control is what will produce income. So if you don't have income right now, or the income that you want, you're missing control. Do you agree to that? What you're missing right now is not income, it's actually control. So if you can get control, if you can understand the whole concept of control, you can control the amount of clients that come in, you can control how much you can charge them, you can control the economy, you can control what they say, whether they buy. If you can control all these things, you can control income. Now, control comes from a fascinating space. It comes from something which is knowledge. Knowledge. Okay. So if you get more knowledge, if you understand more things, it could be about your business, it could be anything. If you start to understand more, if you get more knowledgeable, then of course you'll have more control, and that will produce the income. So the focus that you should have when you're wanting to create income, a lot of people concentrate just on the income piece, but they forget that it's actually control that they're looking for. Okay, does that make sense? Yes, 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 makes total sense. Good, good, awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So this is what you need to get: income coming from control, which actually comes from knowledge. Okay. Now, the bad news in this whole picture that I'm showing you is that this balance is a very tough subject to handle. Very, very tough subject to handle. That's the reality. However, let's throw that away. Hey, do you like the graphics? Again, oh, again. All right, all right. You want it again. Okay, there we go. Let's bring it back. Again, oh my goodness, I've never got the again request, but there we go. So here's the bad news, and here we're throwing it away. Okay. Yes, so good news is that there is an exact process to handle it. There is an exact process of handling it. Yes, that is definitely good news. This is my friend Maureen, and she's a very, very amazing client, and she's on the call right now. Actually, she's listening into the call right now, and the testimonial that she gave me is the changes after Amit's program have been truly massive, and I would highly recommend that program to increase your income. So that's Maureen for you. Okay, again, an amazing, amazing client of ours. She's actually a bookkeeper. So she's a professional bookkeeper. So if you need any of your bookkeeping services to be attended to, you know whom to go to. Okay, really, really fascinating, fascinating individual. So secret number 3 that I'm going to share with you is how do you overcome the uncertainty of market conditions? Because you know that the phase that we are in right now, people think that, oh, everything is going to go smooth now. Oh, the vaccines are here. Everything is going smooth. But actually, there are still a lot of uncertainties in the market. Okay, there are still lots of ups and downs that are coming, and you need to get ready for it. Okay. So there is always this aspect of confusion that you need to be ready for, because what has happened is in these so many months, and you would say a couple of years now, programs have been funded from money that actually did not exist. Okay, are you with me? Kelly, good to see you. Yes, Kelly is also here. Again, amazing, amazing. I mean, she's anything in real estate, she's the person to answer your question, by the way. Okay, anything in real estate. I mean, she specializes in commercial, but oh my goodness, she knows about real estate. Like, I think she's one of the best person that I know in real estate. The knowledge and the expertise that she has is, oh my God, just fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. Good. So the uncertainty in market conditions, there is lots and lots of confusions. You're welcome. You're very, very welcome. There is a lot of uncertainty in the market. There is no doubt about that. But globally, there is also a lot of debts, and markets, businesses, and countries are in a very delicate state of balance. So it's not just individuals I'm talking about here. Okay, the picture is much, much bigger. Okay, can you see that? Do you actually see that? That there is a much bigger picture. I mean, for smaller programs, people used to think, oh my God, we cannot fund these programs. And then millions of dollars got funded to different things. And now where is that money going to come from? Have you ever thought about these things? Right? Because now, yes, inflation, exactly. There is going to be so many things happening right now, and you need to be ready for it. Okay, so don't be under the assumption that, oh, everything is fine now. Everything is going to go back to how it was 2 years ago. Everything is great. Actually, things definitely are uncertain, but you want to get ready for it. That's the main thing. It won't be affecting you because you are getting ready for it. Okay. The next thing that you should know is how can you position yourself so that you are unaffected by these changes. That's what you need to put yourself in. Okay? So to be successful in market, you need to have a very high demanding products, very high demand products that have high demand. Okay. So how do you find out what they really need? Okay. What do they really need? So the first thing that you need to do is you need to start to look at competition research. So you look at your competition, you look at what products they offer, what is their offer, what are they providing in terms of service, what are they providing in terms of customer service, how good is their customer, like all this research you need to look at in order for you to know that what are they really offering to their customers, which are potential leads for your business. Okay, so the first thing is competition research. The second thing is product reviews. So if you have a competitor right now, if you have a person that's working in your same industry, a very good place to go to is look at product reviews. Look at what are people saying about this person? What are they saying about this company? Are they good reviews? Are there bad reviews? And with reviews, can I give you one more tip here? Give me tip in the chat if you want to know an extra tip. It's not a part of the training, but I want to give you that if I have your permission. So give me tip in the chat if you want this extra tip. Yes, definitely want it. Okay, tip. Okay, good. Hashtag tip. Oh my goodness, I like that. Okay, good. Okay, so here it is. So when I look at tips, what I do is when I look at reviews, what I do is I typically look at reviews that are between 1 and 5. Between 1 and 5 are actually the best reviews for me. Because if a person is given 1 to a company or an organization to an individual, that person is really, really mad at this company. So he will or she will say really bad things about the company, which I don't really want to go into details. The person who gives 5 is again too happy with the company, and they maybe, sort of got this extraordinary experience, which is perfect, which is all awesome for the company, good for them. But I really want to look at who's rated them a 2, 3, or a 4, because those reviews will put in some tips that I can actually take from that. Okay, an example would be a review will say, oh, you know what, the product that I received was amazing, but the packaging I would have appreciated if it was in silver color. Boom, now if I'm delivering physical products, I know that, oh my God, silver is the color I'm going to use for my products. Okay, and if you start to observe, if you start to carefully study this, you will see a very, very specific pattern. And then you, through product reviews, you can start to take some really massive lessons as to how you can provide better service to your clients. Okay, so product reviews. The next thing you can look at is your own product complaints. So when you sell a product to the clients, what do people complain about? What do people say? Oh, I wish that you had this service. Oh, I wish this was a little easier. I wish that you could do this for me. All these things that people either complain or say that they wish that they had are your indicators of getting you to be number 1. Okay, is that making sense to you? Is that making sense to you? Yes. Too much sense. Too much sense. Yes, yes, Maureen, Pauline, Kelly, yes, too much sense. Good. Okay, good. We're all good. We're all good. The next one is surveys. Surveys are very, very important. If there is a client who signs up for your product, ask them to do a quick survey that will give you a lot of information about what they think about your product. Okay, surveys. And the last thing is results, which is the most important thing, results. Okay, so to be successful in any market, you need to have high demand products. So what are the high demand products for your business is what you need to start to look at. How do you find out what they really need? Okay, that's what we just covered. So today, all successful businesses have offers. So you need to have offers in your business. You need to have the knack. You have to have the art of creating an offer. Okay, they are crafting very specific strategies to make their products into offers. So it's not just the product, but it's the offer that they are creating. Okay. So if you continue to offer products, you will not be able to differentiate from others. So if you are a realtor and if you just offer real estate, then you cannot make yourself unique. Okay, can you see that? Can you see that? You really have to make your product an offer. That's the main lesson that I want to emphasize here. Okay, so if you are selling shoes and there are 50 other people selling shoes, then what's the big deal? Right? If you are in multi-level marketing and you offer the same product as 10,000 other people, how does that make you unique? So you have to look at making it an offer. Okay. Product selling is the thing of the past. Selling products is a way for any business to fail. That's actually spectacular, because if you sell a product, then you are actually not doing service to your clients. You really need to look at that and start to make an offer from your product. Okay, is that good? Do you like that? Quite an eye opener. Quite an eye opener. Yes, I agree. I agree. I totally agree. Okay, good. So to be successful in business, you need regular connection with your mentor. You definitely need to be in regular communication with your mentor. Just once a year is not enough. Once a month is not enough. You need at least a weekly connection with your mentor. Do you agree to that? At least a week, at least every week, you should be in contact with your mentor. Okay. You need tools, training, and knowledge to gain control. That's what you need. You just don't need the connections. People say, oh, network is everything. But if you just have a huge network, but if you don't have an offer, if you don't have the sales process, if you don't have all these things in place, then what good is your network? Okay. So some of these things that get thrown around every so often, you need to start to look at that and see if that's really true. So this is one of my really good friend. His name is Raymond Aaron. He's the co-author with me on my book. And some of you already know him. He's a really powerful man. And to get a testimonial from him truly was my privilege. And he said, coaching by Amit will so powerfully increase your income and dramatically increase your ease of creating wealth. Raymond Aaron, New York Times top 10 best-selling author. Okay, so really amazing. Thank you, Raymond. So these are the three things we've covered so far. We've covered three secrets. Number one, how to sell online effortlessly. How can you have a work-life balance? How can you actually have that balance? And how can you truly overcome the uncertainty of market conditions? Okay. So are you enjoying the training so far? Are you enjoying the training so far? Yes. Yes. Good. Awesome. Very good. So let me ask you, do you want to be successful? Do you want to be successful? Give me yes in the chat if you really want to be successful. Yes, you really have to be engaged on the chat. Yes, definitely. I like the definitely. Thank you. Of course, yes, good. So do you want to make a lot of money? Do you want to make a lot of money? Let me see a yes if you guys really want to make money, or it's just a hobby for you. Lots of them. Lots. Oh, lots. I love lots. Of course. Yes, for sure. Oh my goodness. I love the chat engagement. So are you tired of playing small and want to play big? I have the next step for you. Okay. But you really have to be ready for the next step. Okay? This is the next step for you. If you want to take things to the next level and would like to know how I can help you build this business, okay, then here it is. What I'm doing is I'm offering an advanced sales training. Okay, so this is not for a person who's not sure what they're doing in life. This is for a person who already has a business. Okay, so if you are 19 years old and still in college, this course is not for you. Let me be very clear on that. Okay, this is only for people who know what they're doing and they know the direction that they want to progress. This is only for those people. This is an advanced sales training, and this is going to be a 12-week online training. 12 weeks, yes. For this will be a 3-month program that I'm offering, and I've never offered this before. This training is totally unique. Okay, so even if you have been in my previous programs, the training that I'm doing here is quite advanced. Yes, thank you, Kelly. So this is an advanced training to create a 6-figure business. Okay. Anyone here on this call wants to create a 6-figure business? By the way, I just want to make sure that I'm talking to the right people. Or you're not interested? You're not interested. Yes, 6, 7, 8. Exactly. Well, once you understand this mechanism, it's up to you how much you want to do. You can make it 7, 8. It's up to you. I'm going to teach you the principles. How big to make it, it's totally up to you, because you will see the principles are actually the same. Yes, for sure. Absolutely. By the way, love the contribution and the engagement on the chat. Okay, so thank you, thank you, thank you for keeping that up. So this is going to be a 12-week live online training program. This is going to be live. This is not a recorded that you just watch. This is actually going to be live. And this is more than 20 hours of solid knowledge. So I'm going to work with you to deliver this 20 hours of knowledge. Okay, this is going to be really, really powerful. So more than 20 hours of solid practical knowledge. What I'm going to share with you is the profound sales strategy training. This is what I'm going to share with you. Okay, a proven strategy that generates consistent sales irrespective of the market condition. So whatever the condition of the market is, you don't have to worry if you follow this sales strategy. Are you with me? This is how crazy this strategy is. Okay, so really, really powerful strategy. Now, this is to attract high paying clients to your business. That's what this strategy will do for you. Okay? It will generate income by actually increasing your prices. This is crazy. If you really look at this, what I'm saying is you need to increase your income by increasing your prices, not by decreasing them. Okay, do you like that? Generally you will see that, oh, people will decrease their prices because they want more sales. No, the strategy here that I'm going to share with you, because there is an exact way to do that. If you can just, one day stand up and raise your prices, that's not, that will not work. But I'll show you a mechanism of how you can actually raise your prices to make more income. So you will learn the no objection sales process. This is actually a no objection sales process. That's what I'm going to cover in this training. Okay. So you'll be able to offer the right product to the right audience and hence make sales. You will generate repeat clients that buy only from you. They just will develop so much love, affection, and affinity that they will see you as the go-to person. Okay. You will have a system that will save your time and simplify your processes in your business. It may be a lead generation process, it might be a sales process, but you will simplify that process in your business. Okay. Now, you will also have less busyness in your life and make more money. Do you want to be less busy? Anyone here on this call wants to be less busy? Yes, exactly. You don't want to be more busy. You actually want to be less busy. Yes, exactly. Me too. Me too. Learn in a small group of close connections. Now, remember this group, I'm limiting it to 20 people. 20 is the magic number. I'm not going to take more than 20 people in this training. So 20 is my number. Okay, so if you get in, you will be in the 20 people, and that's it. Once the 20 people's training is full, I'm not going to take anyone else. Okay, so there's much more. So what will you get? First of all, you will get the 12-week live training, which is valued at $4,997. Okay, the total value of this is $4,997. Now you'll also get, if you miss a training, you'll also get an exclusive members area only access. So all the sessions that we will be doing, you will have a special members area where you can go in and actually watch these videos again and again and again, so you can get the hang of it. Because sometimes what I'll be teaching you will be, as I told you, it's advanced. So you will need to go back and watch these recordings and apply this, because you go and watch the recording, you apply it. It doesn't matter how many times you have to go in and watch this again and again. It's totally for you. Okay, so you will get access to the recordings, because how do you think people learn the best? This is what I've found out. People really learn the best by doing stuff. Okay, not just by listening. They actually have to do the stuff. Yes, exactly, Kelly, you got it. They actually have to do it in order for you to remember it. Okay, so what I've done is I've put together a 48-page workbook for you. Okay, this 48-page workbook will actually give you the information, templates, and worksheets that you need for this course. Okay, and this workbook will be delivered to you electronically. So you can just start the day that we start this training, you will have this entire workbook to start using. Okay, this is how powerful this workshop is going to be. You're actually going to do this worksheets and workbooks, and this will give you the result. Okay, so what will you get? You get this 12-week live training, which is $4,997. You also get the recordings of these live trainings, which is valued at $997. And you get the advanced sales strategy workbook, which is valued at $400 because it has lots of templates. And these are hand-picked templates. It's not like 50,000 templates. They are exactly what you need at this time in order to advance your sales. Okay, do you like that? Do you like that? Give me yes in the chat if you love it. Yes, yes, yes. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yes, you love it. Good, good. That's what I like to see. Okay, good. So the total cost so far that we have in this is $6,394. Now, do you recognize the importance of tools? Do you recognize the importance of tools in your business? Yes, because there is this famous story of a woodcutter. He was asked that how come you cut so many, what's your secret? He said that I only work 2 hours. 6 hours, I'm sharpening my axe. Okay, have you heard that story? It's really powerful and it's really applicable in business. Because if you just work, but you don't use proper tools, then you will see that you'll have to work much harder. And that's where that it comes in, where you're really busy, but you're not productive because you don't have the right tools. So what I'm going to share in this advanced sales workshop is actually the tools that I use. And you will get to see how I use the tools. All will be recorded and you can watch this. Now, I'm also going to give you the 21 most current online tools for business that I use right here. So this is a digital resource. This is something that you get as a digital download as to what tools do I use in my business right now. Okay, and this is crazy. I'm sharing this with you, but I'm just giving stuff away right now for you to be successful. These are the exact tools that I use and you get to use them now. Okay. The sales secret ebooks, there are lots of secrets of sales, okay, that you need to be aware of. Not a problem, Kelly. So the first thing that you need to know is you will be able to build your relationships that sales come naturally to you. Okay, you will be able to build that relationship so that sales come naturally to you. Okay, you will be able to get the knowledge about sales that will help you to be in a position where it will work and you don't have to work for it. How do you like that? Where you don't have to work, but that thing works for you. You like that? Love it. Yes, exactly. So it will be great. Absolutely. So what will you get? You will get the 12 weeks live training. You will also get the recordings at $997. You will get the fundamentals workbook for $400. You get the 21 best online productivity tools, and these are updated. These are specifically updated, not even 21. These are actually last month I updated one of the tools. So these are most recent ones. You get the 7 Sales Secret ebook, which every business owner must have, valued at $250. So we are at 7,541. Okay, that's the value so far. Now you might be thinking, will it work in my market? Will it work if I sell physical products? Will it work in a B2B market? And the answer, what do you think the answer is? What do you think the answer is? My business. Yes, it will work in my business. Exactly. You got it. Yes. That's correct. It will definitely work. Why? Because if you work this system, I guarantee it will work for you. That's how crazy my guarantee is. Okay. If you follow through this, you will see progress. And I also know that you can do it. You can do it because the system is there. You just have to follow the steps and boom, there it is. How do I know this? Because I use these principles. And what I'm going to share with you is what I do in my business. And remember, it's quite advanced. So this is something that will give you the results much faster. Not the trial and error method, but much faster. Okay. Many entrepreneurs have used this successfully and they've got the results. Now there's components that may have been missed if you do the trial and error method, but because this is a proven system, you get it all. Okay, do you like that? Do you like to get it all, or do you want a trial and error method? Yes, get it all. Get it all. Exactly. Laid out for you. Absolutely. Because you really have unlimited potential, and I know that. I definitely know that. Okay. So you can do it. You definitely can do it. Now, here's my guarantee. This is the craziest guarantee I've ever given. Are you ready to hear my guarantee on this one? Give me a capital yes in the chat if you're totally ready to hear the guarantee, how crazy this guarantee is. This is an advanced sales training. This is an advanced sales training. So the results that you're going to get are much faster, and the system that you're going to follow is going to be very detailed. It's like boom, 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 one point to the other. That's it. It's much faster. Good. So I see yeses coming in. So give me yes in the chat if you're ready to hear my guarantee. This is the craziest guarantee. If you've heard about guarantees, then look at this one. This is the craziest one. Okay, good. So here's the guarantee. What I guarantee here is if you attend all the sessions and do exactly as I suggest to you in these sessions, then you will have sales equal to or more than what you paid for in this training. That's what my guarantee is. So if you follow, if you attend, of course you need to attend, and you do exactly what I suggest to you in these sessions, you will have sales equal to or what you paid for. So let's say I charge you $11,000 for this training. Okay. If you do exactly what I shared with you, you will make that money back. Okay. You see how crazy that guarantee is? And here's the thing. If you don't, I will refund you your full payment. If you don't, I will refund you your full payment. That's the guarantee I have. I've never given a guarantee like this before. Never. Okay. But this program, I'm so confident because I've done that. I've trained people, I've coached people to do this, and now I'm doing this for you. Okay. So you do exactly what I tell you to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You do it, you get results. You do it, you get results. And if you do exactly what I tell you and you don't get results, if the entire course, I'm not saying you attend 1 or 2, I'm saying you do the entire 12 weeks. And then if you don't get the results, I'll give you your money back. That's how crazy this guarantee is. Okay. So there is absolutely no risk for you. Zero risk for you. Okay. So how about having an access to a coach while you're in the program? Would you like that? Would you like that? Give me in the chat if you like that. While you're in the program, you have access to a coach. Of course. Yes, exactly. That's the right answer. Yes. Good. Because you will have access to me for emails. Any questions that you have, you can email me during the training and I will answer it for you. Okay, so the total for this one is valued at $1,500. Now, is it okay if I give you a special bonus? Give me bonus in the chat if you want a special bonus. Give me bonus in the chat if you want it. If not, I can just skip this slide. Bonus. Okay. Okay, you really want bonuses. Special. Yeah, this is a special one, by the way. This is an extra special. Yes. So here it is. What I'm doing for you is if you sign up right now, you will get email access to me. And what I'm doing one more special for you is you will get one-on-one coaching session from me. Okay, so you'll actually get a coaching session, not just an introduction session, but a coaching session from me. Okay, so what you get so far, just to recap everything, you get the live training, which is $4,997. You get the recordings, you get the sales fundamentals workbook, which is $400. You get the 21 best online productivity tools for $897 value. You also get the 7 sales secrets ebook that every business owner must know. The value of this is $250. You get 3 videos a week. And this is basically a profound treasure series that I've created for very, very special students. And you get access to it. So you get 3 videos from me. And these are, again, very, very advanced. Okay, so it's not something that I can share on Facebook or things like that. These are really advanced, okay? But you as an advanced student now get access to this. And this is valued for $997. And these are short videos. You know, these are not an hour or hour and a half long. These are generally between 3 to 5 minutes. That's it. But they are so powerful. They will totally change your viewpoint on things. Then you get access to me via email and you get a one-on-one coaching session from me valued at $10,000. The total value of this package is 11,038. Okay. Now, of course, I'm not going to charge you that amount. Okay. I'm definitely not going to charge you that amount. But do you think that if I was to charge you that amount and getting all this done, do you still see value in this? Do you see how powerful it will be for you if you can create that business that creates 6 figures? Okay. Can you really see that? Can you really see the value in this? Of course, I'm not going to charge you that, so you don't have to worry about that. I'll give you a price that you cannot resist. Actually, it's a crazy price I'm going to give you, but I want to make sure that you understand the value of this. Working with me for the next 12 weeks. 12 weeks you're going to work with me. Okay, so everyone who's on the call right now, you need to go to the chat and reply back to this question, because you really need to understand the value that I'm offering. Okay, perfect. Yes, love it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Good. Yes, great deal. I will give you a grade. You'll be shocked when you hear the price for this one. Okay, good. So here we go. All what you get right now, all these things that I just showed you, the value of this is 11,038. What you pay for this, if you pay right now for this, you only pay 997. That's it. That's all what you're going to pay today. Okay. Now, this is a really, really special offer. So I'm going to put that right here. So go ahead and click this link right now. Make sure that you click this link and sign up for this program, because the special that I have right now may not last long. I told you that this is only for the first 20 people. There'll be only 20 people in this advanced sales class. Okay. Now, what are some of the questions that I get asked? I want to answer those questions for you. First of all, people ask me, when will I get access to the digital resources? Okay, the best thing is that once you sign up, within 24 hours, you start receiving them. So you don't have to wait for our class to begin. You start receiving these resources, the digital resources, immediately. The second thing that I want you to know, the most fascinating bonus is actually the one-on-one session, because I will be working with you not on a specific agenda. It is anything that you want to work on. So you might say, Amit, I want to improve my relationship with my family. I want to improve my relationship with my clients. I want some technical information. I want to create a list on my software, like whatever you need in terms of technical, in terms of relationship, I will be doing this session with you. Okay. Do you see the value in that? Do you see how crazy value there is in that? Because it's not in a group. This session is a one-on-one session that I'm doing for you. Okay. Now, why is this a limited time offer? Because I'm looking to work with you very closely. I know how amazing your product, your service is, and more importantly, how amazing you are. So I want this to be a very, very small group. And that's why I want to spend a lot of time in the group. And that's why I've kept it as a limited time. Why do I have only 20 seats? Because every person I'm going to spend individual time with. I'm offering this one-on-one coaching to all the 20 people. Are you with me? So I don't want 100 people in this particular program, because I have to do 100 phone calls. Do you see that? Okay, so that's why I'm limiting it right now to only 20 people. So this will be a class of 20 people. Okay, when I will get access to the digital resources within 24 hours. What if I have questions between the sessions? You have access to me via email. So you can reach out to me at any time. And this is really massive. Okay, this is massive. So how are the sessions conducted? They will be online. Okay, you will be online on me. Like this setting will be the online setting. So you can ask me questions over the chat, and then we'll have a great conversation. Okay. Now, what kind of businesses will benefit? If you are looking to increase your income, and if you want to have a proven system for your business, this training is for you. Okay. Now, how much time commitment is required? For the best results, I would recommend that you put at least 2 or 3 hours a week. At least 2 to 3 hours, because once you start doing this advanced sales, you're going to generate income. You are going to generate income from it. So I definitely want you to keep some time away from your regular schedule in order to create the income. Okay, are you with me? Does that make sense to you? Does that make sense to you? You definitely need time to create the income. Okay, That's what is the requirement for this program. Yes, absolutely. So all this is what you get, and you pay only $997. Now I have a very special offer where you do payment plans, where you can do payment plans. And if you want a payment plan, it is on the site. And if you have any questions, if you want anything else, if you have questions as to uh, your payment, if you have questions about how you can get into the program, talk to me, because I really would love for you to be in the program. And the benefit that you're going to get out of the program is all these things plus my coaching. And the major benefit is that you have my guarantee. The guarantee that I put for this program is so spectacular, is so unheard of, that it's just unbelievable. Okay, so sign up for this program right now. Don't delay, because once the spots fill up, then I cannot accept more people. Okay, and don't, the spots will fill up, by the way. The spots will fill up very soon. Okay, so sign up right now. The website to go to is yourprofoundsolutions/advanced sales. yourprofoundsolutions.com/advanced sales. That's the website you can go to right now and sign up for advanced sales training to create a six-figure income. Okay, so thank you so much for attending today. Thank you for being here. I shared some amazing secrets with you. I loved your contribution on the call. I love the chat that you participated. It was a really amazing thing, and I so value your presence in this training. So thank you for attending, and I look forward to seeing you in the advanced sales training. This will be really powerful. It will be a weekly session that we meet, and oh my God, this will be amazing for you. Okay, so make sure that you connect with me, sign up for this, and as soon as you sign up, you're going to start to receive the digital resources. You're going to receive the audiobook, you're going to receive the ebook. All this thing is going to start to come your way. All right, so thank you for attending, and thank you. Yes, thank you so much. Have a good night. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.